But it's time for the winner's match. One of these two players will advance to the round of 8, and the loser will fall to fight one final best of 5 against Rogue. To the top right, he's been looking on form today. Absolutely fantastic in his first series. It's the Red Terran, Cure.
And in the bottom left, the BlizzCon finalist. This is soO. And he's going to go Roach Ravager again.
But Cure already had to fight this once today, and without scouting it and kind of responding inappropriately, he still held it. So we'll see if he can do it again. I do also want to mention, by the way, if Cure does either win this or the finals, he will be the first Terran into the round of 8. Also,
Cure.
Just addressing something to 47 is really quick. I don't know if I misunderstood what you were saying. I think the logic was you don't want to be like unfair, give Zombie Grub a sub when you don't give me a sub for tier 2 or something. So first off, if you do want a tier 2 sub, everything, like 90% of what we have on BaseTradeTV is just placeholder. You find a better idea, you get a cool looking emote, dude, you draw something yourself, I'll slap that in the tier 2 slot. Not a problem. But secondly, just FYI, if you are worried about fairness, you've already tipped the scales and it's all good because Zombie Grub and I have to split the subs we get on BaseTradeTV and then she's got her own. So if you're worried about this 1-for-1 thing, it's already not 1-for-1. And I'd say don't worry about it and just go tier 2 sub to Zombie Grub. Easy peasy.
Yeah. Fuck it, man. Just fucking do it.
So sassy for no reason. Don't
oh
be
my
a
god,
bitch.
just fucking... Don't be a bitch, just fucking do it. Oh my god.
Alright. Reaper might leave the base. If the Overlord sees this... Oh, he's not. So it's going to be guesswork for timing. If the Lings go in now, they'll kill the SCV. That'll be a good stall out on the command center.
They might get it. That's something going to delay the CC a little bit here. Bye-bye SCV. Nibble, nibble.
My personal StarCraft 2 channel has the most phenomenal tier 2 emote of all time. I don't know why that's even being brought into question right now. Have you seen it, by the way?
Whatever. Yeah. No, isn't it just like a black square?
No, man, it's me fighting a bear at night.
Yeah, okay, it is the thing. I thought it was.
Okay, this is big, guys. A lot of goofy talk, but we knew what was coming. Cancels the command center immediately. He already started building the bunker. Unlike the previous series where Cure responded to this questionably, he's doing okay, but oh man, because he went for the reactor, he's got no units to put inside this bunker that he's built to hold on with, and he might just die here. The supply depot's gonna go down. He's not repairing it. There's so much focus on a bunker that's got nothing inside of it. Okay, Alpha 5.
Now it does.
Ay. Rangers!
We did it, guys.
Okay.
The wall is down. He's supply blocked. He doesn't have, or he now has more depots on the way, but that means that there's going to be no more units for a little bit here for Keen. Has the bunker full, is going to get a tank out.
The tank might not even be the best choice for this, though. If he gets up in a far spot in the back...
Cyclones.
Yeah, Cyclones would be able to dodge the Corrosive Biles at least. That tank might just get shot down, too. 3 Corrosive Biles is all it's going to take. You lose Ravager in the process. Oh, well, Bob's your uncle. Oh, he's almost got enough to one-shot the bunker. Like, one more Corrosive Bile does it, but the tank comes a bit close.
Too far. No, it's too forward. Nope.
Okay, he's not sieging it, though, so this is actually kind of okay. This is somewhat acceptable.
Is it, though?
Well, the difference is the Ravagers can trade out better with the tank because they got high ground vision. But ooh, I take that back. Loses one of the Ravagers. Slow response time out of soO, who has decided to take a natural base behind this. This is not the reason we don't have enough Ravagers to one-shot the bunkers, because he didn't dedicate to the most all-in of all time. He's denied his opponent's natural. He's forced out units that he didn't think he'd have to, and now he's going to try and play the macro game behind it.
SCV trying to give the tanks a bit more vision here, just in case the Ravagers want to go for another poke. So Cure is not dead, but he is contained. There's a CC on the high ground. It's being built right now. The SCV is being used once again for spotting. Getting a nice couple shots on those Ravagers.
Yeah, I don't think there's much more soO can really do other than train catch units that come down the ramp. It's kind of where he's limited at. So a somewhat soft contain for the time being is acceptable. These SCVs are totally trying to bait, by the way. Cure is being so cheeky with this.
Yeah, he is, yeah.
Don't chase me, silly Ravagers.
Don't you do it. You stay down there, silly.
Okay, so stabilizing on the one base, Kier's building his natural up here. I'll eventually flip this over. soO, on the other hand, takes a third back at home, and he's starting to get his tech going. He's starting to get that gas going. I'm a little bit worried because it does feel like it's gonna be a harder road ahead for soO, because Kier did already start a stim. Like I said, command center, third command center coming up on the main even. It sucks that he's not mining, but he's still advancing forward. It took a long time for soO to get that second foot going and to get this base even saturated.
It's around about the time when you salvage that bunker, don't really need any more. There it is.
Yeah, every mineral counts right now, trying to get that production up and running. Especially when you invest in a third CC and only one's mining. You can start floating this over, and that'll be actually some good scouting, because it's kind of worth noting, well, we can see what's going on. Kier actually has no idea if soO left or is still sitting outside of his base. So as he comes down to push, he's got the tank count to deal with this. This will not be a problem to retake his natural.
Yep, we'll get it down, and the game will stabilize.
Oh,
So we have a lair fellow up here for soO.
I've never had a better opportunity to use our tier 3 emote than just now in chat. I'm sorry, Nirva. Again, everything we have is placeholders because I'm not creative enough to think of cool things, and I don't want to put like I don't want to make a tier 3 emote like something that's really super cool, because I don't want people to feel like they have to tier 3 sub. Until Twitch actually gives us tools to like better reward and interact with our tier subs, like I want people to, if you're tier 3 subbing, it's goodness of your heart and that's it, because I can't offer you anything better for it. And I don't think one emote is worth an extra 20 bucks a month.
First of all, shout out to RevSynth for a tier 1 sub. Thank you very much for joining the BaseTradeTV fam. Second of all, Jibby, Nervoth, and 47ness are 100% correct. That's all I have to say about that.
I love that emote. The best part for me about it isn't the action of what it's doing or what you've created. It's the fact that it's gloves. And I just can't help but think of like the master.
It's Mickey Mouse gloves.
I know it is, but like I can't help but think of like Master Hand or Master Glove Runner from like the end of Super Smash Bros.
Yeah, from Smash Brothers.
You guys doing some dirty stuff. All right.
Just imagine. I just imagine like the Smash Brothers stage, like the master hand doing that with the other hand, and then just like Peach sitting there going, "No."
She's just blushing immensely.
Yeah, she's like, "My eyes."
Like that movie does, where he like spins the hand with the finger pointing and it pushes through the middle of the map.
Yeah. And he's just like, Mario's like, "Mamma mia." Roddy Fanboy 15 with a tier 1 sub. Thank you very much, my friend.
Oh, thank you, Ratty Fanboy. All right, so Medevac's gonna finally start moving on the map, but soO's done something a little unconventional. Normally, we're so used to just seeing Hydra, Banelings, and that's what you expect, but it's actually a Spire, and it's gonna be some Mutalisks, and these will chase down these Medevacs, no problem. Hydras can get the job done in a stationary position, but you can't chase them past the boost. However, if soO can take care of what's on the ground, and then he can follow and kill the Medevacs, he strips Kier of all opportunity to counterattack.
Dude, Ling Bane Muta, how 2015?
You want to do that your sassy voice instead?
How 2015? Ling Bane
So
Muta? Oh my
last
god.
year.
Oh my god. That is so last century. Where's the fucking Hydras?
Do you ever watch Parks and Rec?
Yeah.
You said exactly the guy from Parks and Rec in my brain right now.
Yeah.
All right. The mutas aren't getting a lot done yet, but they also haven't been revealed till just now. Like this, up here to the top side is gonna be the first time these mutas are spotted, so we'll see how Kier reacts to this. He is gonna catch these Medevacs, or not. Whoa, what was that?
Lucky. Wow,
soO!
the mutas is kind of. That was like, maybe he's been playing some Brood War and he wanted to stack his mutas real quick. Like,
Yeah, where's the patrol
I don't
stop
know.
micro? Come on.
Yeah, there's no overlord in this control. Hey, you're killing me here. Come on. Nice spot for the Marines, but that is a lot deserved. Yeah, never mind. That's a really good choke point, actually. Better than I thought. Hey, now he's got him.
Yeah, it takes down the Medevacs, which is really nice.
Red.
The mutas, as long as they're kept alive too, I mean, I hate to re-explain this because we haven't had this dynamic for a while, right? But they are going to regenerate very quickly, so little scuffles like that are not very problematic at all for soO, who is investing in these. Beyond just making a couple more, he's actually getting weapon upgrades. This could be okay for Kier, who It's getting a Thor mixed in here. It doesn't need a lot of upgrades. He's got primarily Marines as his composition. I really don't know that the mutas will run and run wild to become the problem of this game.
Yeah, in fact, it's looking like soO's kind of done with the mutas. He's going in a hive. I mean, he's getting upgrades to mutas, but the flock is so small, and he's not making more that I, like, question his committal to it. Even though he's getting +1. It's weird.
I may or may not be high, and this makes me laugh so damn much. New sub, Love and Maynard. Craig!
Fucking crack!
All right, this I guess opening the pathways on the map is actually a really good thing to do for now. We're not going to see a lot of opportunities to do that sandwich move, but Black Pink is a really great map to have these extra pathways to run in from behind to catch a Terran player really off guard. And soO might not be rogue in terms of a guy who'll sit there and take his time to always have 50 Banelings armed and ready, but he's going to have the bank for it. Right now, soO's really not had to spend much money this game, frankly. This is an army comprised of mostly Zerglings and Mutalisks.
Yeah, and he hasn't actually need to replenish much of it either. He's actually getting adrenal. soO's made adjustments. He's learning. He's getting an ultra cabin.
If you guys missed the first series today, soO managed to play a game without chitinous plating and without adrenal glands after being on hive tech for like 20 minutes. How he was able to lose 1,000 Zerglings and still beat his opponent shitless is beyond me.
And Kane barely beat him too.
Yeah, that was still like, it took him so long to actually do it was the problem.
Yeah.
Okay, this is a really scary standing army. Like, this is something where Cure might have production, but I'm very concerned that soO, like a blue wave, will just crash and wash over everything here.
Double D, double die. That's a
dated reference right there. Some iPhone fucking 65, man.
I actually sometimes forget how fucking long ago the 90s were. Like,
dude,
you know what I mean? Like,
did you ever listen to Prozac?
No.
Okay, well, it's a band. It's a Canadian band, so I don't know. But anyways, Prozac,
right,
I saw
okay.
a YouTube video where someone made like a reference to Prozac. I'm like, huh, I remember that song. It's gonna catch you. I'll go look it up. I look at the fucking date on YouTube. I'm like, oh my god, what the fuck? How old is this song?
Oh my god. That happened to me the other day when I was listening to I was listening to a bunch of music today on my playlist on stream, like on Spotify, and people were like, "Yo, man, is this like a Pandora '90s playlist?" And I'm like, "Oh shit! I just realized that I'm like only listening to '90s music."
Well, have you ever listened to Zombie Group's playlist? It's like only '80s music.
Hey, nah, dude, she's been hitting some pretty sick synthwave stuff. I'm actually quite digging Zombie Group's music taste these days.
Yo, in a weird way, I judge '80s music and someone who listens to it far less than someone who was like into 90s or early 2000s. So like, hey dude, nice Ricky Martin on your playlist. You gonna listen to some Linkin Park next? Like,
you're like, wow, Enrique Iglesias, huh? Nice choice.
I can
Solid.
be your hero, baby.
What's that? What's that? 5? Does anyone remember 5? Apparently you do, you fucking 90s kid. 3-3 finishing up for the bio of the Terran.
We're 53 Banelings, 73 Zerglings, and these are all very well upgraded. Looks like we're finally gonna have an engagement come down. soO's been biding his time. Now gets in here.
Unsieged.
Oh, but he's looking at the weird wrong spot to this. The Zerglings and Banelings really should have been swapped in position. Still though, like I said, a blue wave just crashing over the Terran army. Almost no anti-air left, so the 7 mutas will kill these medevacs. They'll have to fall back. There's not a lot of snowball effect from this, but soO's replacing this with Ultralisks and more Zerglings. That kills me. All the bio was on the right side and all the tanks were on the left side. If the Zerglings and Banelings were on the opposite sides of that engagement, I think soO would have won the game off of that attack. But that was the worst way he could have engaged, and he still came out looking fantastic.
If he could just fucking micro for 1 fucking second, the game would be over. That's the first thing I thought of when you were just like complaining how that engagement went down the sea. It was just like, oh my god, hotkey your fucking bailings. What the fuck?
Keep going. I can't.
GG, soO wins.
That's what it's turning into. It's not there just yet, but it's so freaking close. The Ultra's getting choked behind the mineral lines, can't do much here, but once they get on top of these tanks, once they start taking out those Thors, and of course once they clear out this mineral line, that's probably going to be it for Cure. But this was just like the previous series or the series before, a hell of a game number 1.
Yeah, pretty sick. And Cure still has workers, he still has infrastructure, so he's going to battle this one out against the ropes, though, for sure. More and more tier 3 being rounded out here for soO.
Oh my god, Becky, look at those mutas. Thank you for the bits, Nirvana. Okay, so what I've gotten out of this game is basically our playlist involves Nickelback and really bad impressions. This is the cast in a nutshell. The Zerglings actually get taken out of the south side. The tanks are holding. Yo, soO, don't throw this game away. You've got this. Look at, he's got every base of the freaking map.
Yeah, he's getting a little bit too big for his britches right now. soO needs to take a breath, take it easy. Let the blood drain from his eyes so that he can actually focus a little bit and do the right thing, get further ahead. Don't throw away the big expensive units.
The Zerglings are actually doing really good once they get on top of these tanks. The problem was before they were getting denied from getting on top of said tanks. Planetary is going to have a long time to chew through this, so soO's actually going to micro the Ultralisk to try and get some SCVs. But there's the GG. Oh, game number 1. Also, I am now some non-StarCraft related news. I'm hoping someone can confirm because I just saw this on my Twitter feed scrolling by as we got in the game. Walt Disney to acquire Fox. Can someone confirm whether that's true or not? Because that is actually so sick if that's going to be the case.
Dude, this actually would mean... So correct me if I'm wrong, but 20th Century Fox means that they own the Alien franchise.
Okay, yeah. I was thinking more like X-Men and Marvel, but...
No, but if they own the Alien franchise... Does that mean that the aliens born from... That means that the aliens is a Disney franchise, which means that the aliens born from alien queens are Disney princesses.
Took a while, didn't know where that was going, but I'm glad I got on that ride. All right, folks.
No, we're on that.
It's game number 2. To the top left, he's up 1 at the moment. It's the blue Zerg soO.
And in the bottom right here, the red Terran, this is Cure. Put up a good fight on Blackpink against soO, but soO ended up being a little bit too strong.
So here's my only argument against the potential Disney princess theory, okay? Aliens are bald, scary creatures. Every Disney princess is known for how fucking phenomenal their hair is, okay? I have unrealistic expectations of women in real life because of how good Disney princess hair is.
So you're basically saying that tendrils don't count as...
Correct. This is not a Kerrigan situation where we skirt by and pretend like it's cool that those are dreads.
So Disney princesses can't have dreadlocks, is what you're saying?
I'm gonna say that that's not correct, but Disney princesses must have hair, and aliens do not have hair. Specifically the alien in the Alien franchise.
Well, they're not mammals because they...
So they can't be princesses. There you go.
So, I mean... But see, the Princess and the Frog, she was a frog for a good chunk of time.
But when she was a human, she had amazing hair.
Did she, though? I mean...
Let's be clear, by the way, because I'm being tested on this. It's not about the attractiveness of the hair. Just about having the hair. Also, thank you, Evil Fluffy Tuna, for the 3-month Prime sub. 3 months and counting. And then, Retrospect, 500 bits. Fucking lost at the Micro Valley Girl comment on too, Rifkin. Keep up the awesome streams. Love stopping to watch. I don't even play SC. LOL. Fucking great, dude. I love it.
You and the rest of the community, yeah.
Did you know Sarah's free to play, though?
I'm having a good time tonight. I can't tell if it's like 3 a.m. delirium or if I'm actually...
It's not the delirium, it's the length of the cast. Once you get in and you're having this good of a time and you have phenomenal players, you're in this euphoric state of like high.
Yeah. It's the length of the cast that's getting to me.
Another bit's coming in from Nexikuro. Of aliens are humans. Wait, if aliens are humans, they would have great hair. What are you talking about? But they're not, and that's my point.
See, yeah. I'm actually with Rifkin on this one, Nexikuro. If you want to make an argument for the aliens and Disney princesses things, we need to go to a different angle. Let's just concentrate on the fact that they are a Disney franchise that are born from queens. They are born from queens on a Disney franchise, which means they are princesses.
Okay, so what if you're like from Brooklyn? You're born in Queens. Does that make you a princess?
Don't be retarded is the...
Whoa, you can't say that word, all right?
Okay. Don't be a silly
Look,
sausage.
Marty,
Rifkin.
it's not like I'm disparaging the differently abled.
That's such a... That whole rant in that episode actually like sold me on Rick and Morty. I didn't know how I felt about the show until that happened.
Dude, the end of it too. X gonna give it to you. It's just like beating the shit out of him. All right, thank you, Crusader Nero. Guys, things are getting a little bit crazy here because it's been a really long cast so far, but that's all right. We still got another best of 5 after this and this one to get through, but soO is doing a good thing and trying to make it a little bit quicker for us. Ravagers on Ravagers on Ravagers. These guys actually get in before the bunkers are done. 1 bunker's completed. That's not going to be hard to knock down.
Top bunker had to be cancelled here. He's still making Hellions. Does have that tank, which could be sieged up right there. It is in range of a couple of those Ravagers, or at least the one on the right there.
He's got the Overlord. If he floats that over, he'll have vision, but takes a little bit too much damage. So not able to dive in there without severe losses.
Dude, chat, what the fuck are you talking about? How is Spider-Man a princess? You guys, like I don't know. I'm done with you, chat. I engaged with you for a minute, for like 10 seconds, and I'm already done. Like, that's it. That's
Congratulations. Congratulations, guys. Look what you've done.
Congratulations, chat. You've played yourself.
I'll try this cat's from right now. I swear to God, Maynard.
Yeah. Cancel this tournament. We're going to actually move this group. We're going to tell the players that all of the matches did not matter.
Yeah, so maybe not.
Yeah?
Yeah, maybe not.
Yeah, right.
Okay, well, I don't know how to segue out of this one, so let's just talk about what's happening in the game instead. Because Hydralisks are on deck, so we're not going to see Mutalisks. Nothing too crazy in this regard. I don't think Mutas are good enough to be a normal part of the matchup, but once in a while to shake up builds and certainly catch certain players off guard, I think great. 10 out of 10.
Sure thing. Infestation Pit immediately as well, so not mucking around in tier 2 for too long.
I'm sorry, I can't. Nexikuro says, BaseTradeTV, Hela didn't have great hair and she's a Disney princess. Yes, she did. Did you watch the movie? First off, it's Kate Blanchett. That woman could have one piece of hair in her head and it'd be the greatest hair of all time. It's Kate freaking Blanchett. Followed up by the fact that Hela did have hair. Hello? She just had a helmet as well. Oh my God, did you even watch the movie?
Hela? Oh my God.
And hella good hair. Thank you for the 100 bits. 47 minutes. Gonna turn this fire car right around. Stupid Hellions. Are they bikes? Are they cars? I don't even know, man.
They're fire cars.
They're trikes.
They actually are kind of. They're motorized tricycles with flamethrowers.
Motorized bicycles with an extra wheel.
A wheel.
I'm surprised they can get anywhere though. You think the back? Oh, hold up. This is a little bit scary. The roaches are ready to meet this, and there's Ravagers and Hydras too. So not Blue Flame, but almost. You know he wants to run in there, but it's going to be suicidal for the Hellions if he does. Yeah, but as you say,
97, thank you very much for the Prime sub.
So
Appreciate it, by the way.
normal Hellion skins have 4 wheels. This Hellion skin has 3. You know why they don't have 2 wheels though?
Who's that?
Because then they'd be too tired to drive.
Oh my god.
Hive, pursue. Man, this is something that's been a common theme for all of our Zerg matches today. Whether it's soO or whether it's Rogue, like they're just not getting contested on the way to Hive Tech like you used to. And as far as I know, like there's not really a lot of significant changes that, other than like the desire to play mech, that would make Bio unable to punish somebody like this. But even in the Bio games, they weren't able to do much. Drops are deflected, everything was handled. So you're forced into this kind of awkward slow mech play where you let your opponent get to Hive, and that's never gonna feel good.
No, it stings actually. Already getting the Thors out. I mean,
his commander's actually in a really bad spot right now. This blocks his army from getting to that top side.
Ah, yeah, you're right. With the siege tanks blocking up the other edges. So soO's going to break off some units here and pressure the third while pulling back on the creep. So he's just breaking off a few like roaches and hydras to see what he can get done with these supply depots here. Ah, shift clicking around.
Oh, he scanned to kill the Overlord. I was wondering what he's scanning for here. Because the sensor tower actually saw the army moving around. So the beauty is, you know about where you need to position. He's going to have to keep these tanks fairly spread, because even though he doesn't know about Hive Tech, he's got to know it's about that time. And we do have that Greater Spire cooking up behind this, so Broodlords. Oh, more Broodlords.
Dude, look how low that natural hatchery is. God.
Oh, man. Calvin Dex brings up a good point, by the way. What happened to Cure's beautiful yellow? Yeah, we need to make Cure go yellow again. Red helmets just don't look cool. Oh my god. The flamethrower looks like a man bun. Sorry.
As a man that sometimes has man buns, so...
Super important, I know.
Yeah, no. I actually, I'm kind of disappointed with the amount of hate that the man bun gets. I'm, you know, I sport that hairstyle from time to time. I actually think it looks quite neat, but I think it's because I had one before, like a lot of dudes were shaving their heads and doing it, and it just became like the regular jock style. Yeah. I was already doing that, but then it became like unattractive or something, so...
Well, I got comments on that in a second, but right now he's trying to push this back. Planetary is not done, but it's not going to die either, so Cure's going to hold on to this position. Not bad, but for soO, this wasn't so bad either. He's giving away supply and clear up for what is going to be that Broodlord transition to start building those Corruptors out. So last thing you want to really have is like all your supply gunked up in Roaches and Ravagers. But I think the whole... Not just man, but this applies to every style. Like, once everyone starts doing it, like when you enter a room and 11 people have the same hairstyle, it just looks bad. But like one person has it, it's unique, it's different, it's cool. Like,
yeah, I got kind of triggered how like I didn't really do anything, and then I suddenly became unattractive. Like I didn't change anything. I was attractive one day. I guess age gets better for the soul, huh?
I've had the unattractive part my whole life. Don't know about the other part, and I still did nothing either.
Touche. These broods doing tons of damage to the siege line. Roaches and on the high ground, tearing apart a bit more of the mech army.
Get some audio. Hang on, I'm just gonna cut you off because the audio keeps dipping in and out. We'll get this fixed up in just a second. Until at least the engagement's done, because the Broodlords are giving chase, and Cure has got no anti-air. He's building 5 Thors at a time. While the Drilling Claw starts up, he doesn't actually have the production to do mass Widow Mines. But do me a favor, I'm gonna hang up here and just call me back on Skype. So you can hear me on Discord, but I can't hear you right now until you call me on Skype. Planetary is gonna get focused. Got caustic spray on it too. All kinds of bad. No, it's gonna go down. He's transforming on that front line, doing what they can. But welcome back, Maynard.
Hello.
Hopefully that'll help resolve some of our issues. Seem to be bumping into quite a few of those today.
I feel like this is one of those things where you just need to call and then recall over and over again because of connection. I don't know. Anyway, Planetary consistently taking some free unit damage here from the Broodlings. It's more and more minerals in the bank on those repairs. The SCVs are starting to slowly die as well.
Yeah, no building armor is going to make this not sustain itself for very long. Caustic Spray round 2 coming in, but that's going to be his cue to go in. He doesn't have that many Widow Mines, but he has to go with. He's going to lose otherwise. He knows it.
That's not going to do much. Not going to do much. One Widow Mine, 2 Widow Mines here, the 1 Brood Lord. And there's just too much on the Zerg.
Cure.
No.
Falling apart here at the hands of soO. GG. Hey guys, we're back. Getting into game number 3. I can't keep a straight face. Game number 3. He's leading 2-0. He's in a fantastic spot to the top left. We got the blue Zerg soO. And oh, desperate times call for desperate measures.
They sure do. And this looks to be the bunker rush variety. No gas has been taken. In the bottom right here, this is Cure from Junior Greenwings.
This, I feel it's really funny. There's like, this talks about like, okay, people are relearning how to do certain skills by going back through ancient scriptures and realizing, oh, we've been doing blank wrong or X wrong or like archery wrong all our lives. I kind of feel like Terran have done this in a weird way where they're like, huh, we've been trying this desperate, like close barracks, close bunker racks proxy. But really, we got to go back to like our Wings of Liberty roots and just put like the really far bunker out to cover the inner bunker, and it's worked out so much better. We've actually seen an insane improvement in success rate with it in doing it this way, and maybe that's what Kier's aiming for with this, because he does take a gas now, but this feels like
nope, that's just straight up in range of the natural.
But the Overlord's left, so he's not going to see it.
No, I was looking at that Overlord path. It's like outside of everything there. So
yeah, I checked his
the barracks
vision.
is obviously, yeah.
I think, oh man, I just realized how much you missed it barely. I think the gas though is because Sue's gonna, or Cure rather, is gonna use this as an opener, like old Maru style. What's that meme? Like play like Maru, right? Do the opener through this, but then you're still falling with the factory back at home and you're not proxying the rest of your base.
Yeah, the factory will be at home to be part of the wall, I think, by the looks of things.
By the way, this is so annoying. It's more visible than ever that people are really delayed in chat. So if you guys don't know, there's a problem with Twitch right now. And I've not heard anything about a cause or a fix, but basically the longer you watch a stream, or even if you're just tabbed out in another tab while watching a stream, you start falling behind without the stream lagging or somehow. I don't know if it just plays it like a frame lower every second or something, but there are some people in chat who are very clearly almost minutes behind the stream. If you were to refresh right now, you'll see the game timer change to be, well, not what it was before.
Cancels building the bunkers, or rather pulls off the bunkers to repair.
It's okay though, they were just
finished ones.
They were just there to prevent to prevent that surface area. He's gonna get a lot of damage done through this. I mean, he's forced a lot of drones off. Sue had to cut drones to make this work. And Kier's actually trading out with a lot of Zerglings. Oh my god, is he gonna win the Zergling fight here? Not with the extra ones on the way, but this traded out really well for Kier.
Yeah, this rush was absolutely effective. He's up workers back at home. He has, you know, much better economy. He still has these barracks alive. I mean, the factory at home's finishing up as well, where the CC just started.
Oh no. Okay, there we go.
No. Yeah.
Sue's not trying to drone up. He's making more links.
There, like,
Yeah, actually, I agree with that too. That's dangerous.
Yeah. Yeah, all you guys that are like 5 seconds behind, I'm like 30 seconds behind, I think. Maybe more.
I was watching.
It's been like this for me for like several days now.
Yeah, I'm the exact same way. I'm not sure what the deal is, because it's like I said, the longer you're watching, the longer you fall behind. So some people are 5 seconds because they've been here for like maybe half an hour or something. Some people are gonna be like 3 minutes behind if you've been watching the whole show. So it's just, I don't know, we're making these annoying like, I guess, nudges to refresh, not because I'm trying to get you to play like an ad roll or something. I just want you guys to be live with us, because we are casting live today.
Yeah. As opposed to normal.
This depot wall is holding. Here comes that Hellion. The tricycle.
Yeah.
He did bring both the barracks home. I actually I'm not sure I like this. One of the favorite things I've really enjoyed watching Terran players do is use one of the two barracks to scout with, like its own Overlord, and getting a good idea on what exactly soO is doing. Because Cure, you know, he doesn't know about the gas timings. He doesn't know about the layer timings. He doesn't have much more than his initial scouting information.
Well, he's following up with a Cloak Banshee, which is one of the most dangerous early game units you could possibly have to deal with as a Zerg. But he's going to get some spores back at home, no doubt, as he scouted it with the Overlord. Needs to donate, and like he doesn't have a ton of drones, but he has enough where he should be able to donate a couple of the spores, and there he goes. Take it seriously, because the Banshees will wreck your life if you don't.
Yeah, the Overlord just gets to chill here for a very long time. Even if he loses it, it's still kind of worth because it got confirmed the Banshee wasn't canceled. Ideally, at least.
Yeah, it won't supply block him, but it is annoying to lose. Ooh. Ah.
Wow. Throw a stone at him or something. It's still going to go down, but very annoying. Here comes that first Banshee, though, so rip the Overlord and see how much this can get done. Actually pulling this off and waiting for the second one would guarantee a lot more kills. That way you can one-shot a lot of the workers instead of two-shotting them.
Yeah, we'll see how much you can get done. I mean, the first one got deflected completely. Only managed to half damage a drone, and then the Queens used the detection range of the spore to get the job done there. Second one meeting up with the other.
That is so many words. I can't possibly read all that, but thank you for the bits.
Wow, yeah. Oh, damn.
Alright, here comes the Banshees. These are going to get some good kills. Even if it's 5 or 6 and they get away, that's great. If it's 5 or 10 but they die, it's not so great. So there's a lot of longevity through these Banshees they should be obtaining. And, ooh, they get that Queen real quick. That's nice.
Yeah, that's nice. Oh, maybe a few roaches would be nice as well, but just the one. One of them's run out of detection, run out of cloak, so doesn't actually need detection for that, but the Overseer's there anyway, doesn't matter. They're both as detected as each other.
Well, you're not wrong either, because they are trying to run out of detection.
Yeah.
I'm like the wingman caster. I got you.
Yeah, no, you do it. It's you make me look good. It's nice.
Yeah, if you give me the fat guy effect, it's great. Stand next to me, I look fantastic. Maynard, you gotta quit putting me down on this cast, dude. It's hurting my heart. So thank you, retrospect. Sub to the channel. Oh, I guess that's how he's getting through. Huh, today I learned bits can get through sub-only mode. Did not know that.
Cool. Cool. And now everyone knows that.
Alright, this is
Hello,
a real
everyone.
awkward amalgamation of units coming out of this. Couple of Hellions, Marauder, mostly Marines. I really like the Hellions for dealing with the Zerglings, but there's gonna be so many Roaches with this. That's where the Marauders are gonna truly be powerful.
Hey, you target down the roaches one at a time. There's enough Marines for this. Got a Marauder as well.
Picks up, boosts away. Does have these Banshees still available. Cloaking for round 2.
I'd be pretty damn happy with picking off that 4th hatchery, just saying.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, who's that?
I want to say Crank? I don't remember inviting anyone else to the lobby. I mean, sorry, I want to say Crank, but I hope it's not. Like, yeah, that was Crank.
That's Crank. Rip.
Oh, feels bad, man. I got Crank on Real ID, so I kind of forgot that he was a barcode at all.
Why barcode if your name is in your clan?
Well, it's also interesting that he's, because I believe he's in Texas right now with Holy Moly's family, so I guess the lag getting to him going to Korea? Question mark. Either way, if anyone is watching both streams, you want to tell Crank, he's more than welcome. He has permission to restream this one if he needs it to cover the rest of the game. Unless it was like a full internet outage, then he might have a bit of a problem. But yeah, I totally didn't know Crank was a barcode. I've been casting alongside him for like 2 years.
Damn.
Alright, Marauders are plentiful.
Here.
I actually don't like this though, because the Marauders would be great if they had concussive shells. You'd catch the Hydras. Otherwise, what are they really doing here?
They existed for the Roaches. That's basically it. They don't serve much functionality anymore. I guess the tank Banelings. Oh, lose one Banshee to the Queen, but does kill it.
I was gonna say they could also tank a certain degree of Hydra shots too, but again, it goes back to like concussive shells in all instances. An absolutely almost free upgrade. I don't know why you wouldn't have it, but all right.
Yeah, it finishes really quickly too.
Actually, Cure's still producing Marauder, so he really should. I take that back. This is not Teach Throne. Cure should get concussive shells. His opponent's on Hive Tech.
Yeah, idiot.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Thanks, Maynard.
No,
Back to you at the desk.
Yeah.
Ollie, what's the weather going to be like?
Well, it's Texas, so it's the same temperature all year long. Back to you, Ripken.
No, the correct answer was, it's gonna rain.
It gonna rain. The Blackie weather forecast. All right.
It's got a wall, so the run-bys aren't going to be a problem. But this isn't really like a harass-based army out of soO. Like, what he has is, I think, geared up to take a real fight. But despite the fact that we got Hive Tech and Adrenal Glands, I didn't even realize 1-1's only just finishing up for soO. His upgrades are in the gutter. This is a pretty big deal because he should be on +2 Carapace right now, so he's not. He's getting shredded for it.
The Banelings could change the deal here. Is the front door going to be open for Keen again?
What is this game? I just realized we've been so busy looking at the army. The tech combat shields isn't done, but we're on Hive Tech. 2-2's going to finish up with combat shields here for Cure.
Nice.
Nice. Nice.
Nice. Nice.
Okay.
All right, all right, all right.
So this was a really weird game as far as like timings go. Concussive shells just starting up at the 11-minute mark. Okay.
Seems good.
Seems good. Up to we do have the Vipers going for some abducts to grab the tanks. That's going to soak up with some Banley shots, though, so mission accomplished in that regard. Marauder's also going to be on that front line because Banley's speed's not done. What? I feel like I just assumed these guys were getting all their upgrades. What happened this game? Like, everybody is missing their most critical upgrades for the fights they're trying to force out.
It's 2017, Rifkin. You can never assume a player's upgrade.
Oh, I made similar jokes to this yesterday. I got in a lot of trouble. We'll see if Maynard does too.
No, that's it. I'm not taking it any further. That's the joke.
Okay.
Yeah, that's smart. That's how you stay PC. We got 3-3 on the way here with the Marauders sort of at the front, some of them at the back as well. He's got a decent enough split. Does he have enough units to get the job done here? Those Ultras clearly do not have the upgrades. They died so fast in the bio.
9 seconds to chitinous plating. soO's Ultras got shredded on the front lines. Not just by the Marauders, but also by the Marines. Now it's done, and maybe he can engage, but this goes back to on top of the fact that he doesn't have +2 Carapace, so naturally the Ultra armor is still fairly low, all things considered. Transfuse is going into them, but they're being focused down. Blinding Cloud's not going to be enough to stop the bio. It only stalls out the tanks, but the bio's really what's winning this for Cure. He's pushing on in now. 2-2 looking so good on this Terran.
Yeah, this push is deadly here, and it's up to soO to get these Ultras on the front line. He's got 4 of them on the way. Liberators are here to help out as well, which makes things tougher and tougher for soO as he doesn't really have any Liberator countermeasures. His Hydras are mostly dead. The Vipers are coming in here, but so much Bio's going to kill those Vipers if they get too deep. He abducts them into nothing. GG.
Cure starts clapping back. It continues, and same position as before. He's winning. He's 1 win away from locking down his spot to the round of 8. In the lower right side of Catalyst, we've got the Red Zerg soO.
And in the top left, winning a pretty sick map, this is Cure. It is 3:35 a.m. where I live. I have been awake since 7 a.m.
Yeah, but you know what?
It has been a long day of StarCraft for Maynard.
We got 4,000 heckin' people tuning into this cast, Maynard. Enjoying,
we got
hanging out.
4,264 reasons to hang out in this chat and cast the StarCraft.
I was just gonna mention though, if you do, if it's getting too late over there, you can tap out, man. It's all good. No one's gonna judge you. We've all been at the 4 a.m.s and felt the gods.
I don't like leaving a job half finished.
Good to know.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Is that what happened to the dreadlocks? You just like started and you're like, oh, I guess I gotta finish. I can't pull out now.
I dreaded one part of my hair and I went, well, guess I'm here for the next 12 hours doing the rest.
Is it even possible to like? I don't know anything about dreadlocks here, so this isn't like a troll question. But is it possible to even untangle them, or?
Sorry.
Are you able to like undreadlock them if you wanted, or is it like your hair is just screwed? You're stuck like that.
It depends how you do them. If you do dreadlocking with perm solution and pipe cleaner, which some people do, the chemical solution.
Pipe
you can wash it
cleaner?
out. Yeah, you just there's those wires with like fur around them. You wrap your hair around it with perm solution. It becomes a dreadlock.
I'm so dumb. I wasn't thinking of fuzzy little wire sticks. I was thinking like chemical fluid that you were dipping it into, the stuff you would like use to unclog your toilet pipe cleaner. Like, not.
Wait, what? You mean like Drano?
Yeah, like I thought you were dipping your hair in Drano like you dip a candle in wax or something. I don't know, man.
Oh my god. No.
Like, that's fucking hardcore.
Yeah, no, it's pretty hardcore. Let's go with that. But the other way of doing it is like back combing or using a crochet hook, which is not washable. Like you can't wash that up. The dread will just be there forever. You gotta like my hair is done by crochet hook. It's done the natural. Well, not it's not natural to have hair the way I have it, but the crochet hook way means no chemicals, and it's if I want to get rid of my dreads, I have to cut them off. I have to shave my head.
Well, let's hope that day never comes. Until you want it to, of course. If that day comes.
There's been a couple days where it's been like really hot in summer, and I'm just like, man, kind of wish I could take it all off and put it back on later. But
just scalp yourself.
I actually feel like I would regret it, and also I feel like the community would collectively shit its pants if I cut all my hair off. So there's like a few reasons why I don't do it. Also, I feel like if I cut my hair off, I'd just be a, big guy in a suit. Like there's nothing really special about my about me anymore.
Maynard, there's more to you than your dreadlocks, my dude. My dude.
Sal, my dude.
Thank you, by the way, to Zombie Grub joining us in chat to explain just how dreadlocks work in a step-by-step basis.
Yeah,
I now understand much clearer.
Yep, she nailed it.
Wait, you nailed the dreadlocks? I thought you just said you used pipe cleaner.
You use dreadlocks, nails, and Drano. Like Zombie Grub said, comb your hair back, take the hairs, put it on your head, wrap it in Drano, and you stick nails in it. How are you supposed to hold it in place? With glad wrap? With like cling wrap? No.
So you screw a couple nails in and it's all good to go. Got it.
The rustier the better, because the rust will flake off and solidify the dread a little bit more.
Yeah, that sounds dreadful. Like honestly,
it sounds dreadful. Oh.
Okay, so Maynard, do you think soO will get to an uncontested hive yet again?
Yes.
I do want to give a lot of cool credit to Cure. Like, he played that well. The upgrade game was weird. I think we'll ever see players in that same position of like a lack of upgrades at that timing again, but it still didn't stop the hive tech. And maybe had Cure waited a few seconds longer, or soO had bought a few more seconds of time, like that first fight would have had chitinous plating, and things could have been very different then. But we'll see if he gets there. Catalyst is not a map you get to turtle on 4 bases though, and even as a Zerg player, you really got to reach for that 4th. So for Cure or soO, I mean, I guess it's better for Cure that he's not playing mech on this one. Either way, going bio again after finding some success there in game number 3.
Yeah, this is a if it worked last time, keep it up. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This is an elimination map still for Cure.
Yeah, I guess that's true in the way of phrasing.
I just mean for the series.
Yeah, I just want people confused because we did cast the like losers/elimination series already, and unfortunately, Keen's the one who's out. It comes down to Cure or soO fighting against Rogue for that final spot, depending who loses this best of 5.
Correct.
Marines storm in, but
yeah.
Well, the medevacs aren't being targeted by the Queens. I don't know that I like this out of soO. Like, okay, you can trade out those Marines all day, they'll just get healed, whereas you kill the medevacs and it's done. It's over. They can't even escape at that point.
Yeah, I mean, like, he lost 5 Marines, but he also got, like, a few Roaches and a bunch of Lings as well, so it's not a
and
terrible
one of the
trade.
Queens. Actually, that Queen was going to be his dedicated creep Queen he had on the left side, too, so we're actually going to be missing an entire avenue of creep tumors thanks to this, whereas soO and Rogue today have... Yeah, I hate saying that, man. I always mess that up. But both of our Zerg players have been so good about creep spread all day, so he's going to be missing a good chunk of that.
This queen is so good at sweating creep.
I'm a dragoon.
A dragoon. Ah, that's a hat-trick kill, not a cancel.
Ooh.
That stings for soO there.
Definitely not what he wanted to have happen. Gonna also run over to this side. It's not much defending, just the queens. However, soO's got nothing at home because he's across the map with it. And these roaches and ravagers, this is quite the force to be reckoned with. It's a lot of supply, and Cure doesn't have much at home. If that tank siege is up, corrosive biles are bound to happen, and maybe just hit it. 1, 2, 3. No, he's aiming at the Marines. Okay. Takes it out. Tank on the high ground, though, getting a lot of shots, and I don't know if soO's recognized this. Cure is going to lose some SCVs because he pick up as many as he can and gets out of there. Quick evac with the medvacs.
Oh my god, it's poor SCVs. He's like, get us up there. No, we're full. Fuck off.
All right, looks like this medevac also got a couple more drone kills before lifting up and coming back home, so that'll get away safely. But 13 SCVs and a base denied. Still, though, those tanks are going to be so good against the roaches, and soO, he's got a lot of army supply to lose, but he can't keep giving it away like this. He's trading out basically 7 roaches for like a tank and 2 SCVs? I don't know.
Yeah, and he's killed 17 SCVs, but like the Terran worker count's not terrible for this point of the game if the Zergs isn't, you know, in the 60s. Especially considering the Zerg has only just retaken that 4th hatchery. He's also on 3 hatcheries back at home. He needs to kind of do a lot more than this. That's a little bit better. He's got rid of that tank, so now he's just against the Fio.
Back in the 90s, I was on a very famous TV show. Except 60s, and less. Actually, the supply is so garbage right now, combined it's barely 60.
Right?
This is bad for Cure. He's really starting to just lose out to the numbers game here. The type of supply doesn't matter. Those tanks should have done so much more, but they didn't because soO just had like an endless supply of roaches streaming across the map behind us. Now, a Liberator sits up. It annihilates drones, but soO's so close to winning on the other side of the field. He might even kill the command center.
CC!
Couple corrosive biles.
But, yeah, I think he might have some on cooldown, but, oh, dude. I was almost convinced that CC was going to go down to the biles. He's actually not repairing it. Now he is.
He didn't actually have that much to repair. The SVs had been on that automatic
that's
return
true.
path. 3rd CC's still up, but really that's just mules in the main right now trying to get money. Of course, about to take out the tank once again.
The tank. Ah.
You'd be better off just like keeping them unsieged.
Yeah, right?
GG.
That's it.
All right.
soO is going to go to the base on road here. Oh, sorry, soO goes through and